Now welcome back again. Like I said, we shall be looking at the concept of early childhood education. But what is early childhood education? You may be hearing early childhood education, but what is early childhood education? Well, there is no specific meaning or definition of early childhood education. Early childhood education has different meaning or definitions based on different countries and towns and villages. In other words, the field of early childhood education goes by various names in different countries as well as within the individual countries, where different stakeholders make use of different terminologies. For instance, according to the National Association for Education of Young Children, early childhood spans the human lives from birth to age 8. In other words, the early childhood education starts from the pregnancy. In Nigeria, early childhood education program is offered at early child development center such as daycare, playgroup, which are locally tagged Jelly-Simi in Yoruba land, and Atakara and some other names as it may be called in various towns and villages in Nigeria. They are usually for children aged 0 to 2 or to 3, and in most cases to 5 years. The International Standard Classification of Education regards early childhood education as pre-primary education or nursery school education that usually by principles are between 3 to 5 years. Whichever way early childhood education is defined or is seen, all what you need to know is that early childhood education comprises the entire early childhood programs. This includes daycare centers for children under 3 or kindergarten or nursery education for all other children that are more than 3 years. Early childhood education is a form of learning through plays. In other words, the mode of instruction in early childhood education are usually through plays. Most commonly used names for early childhood education. Like I said, there are different names and connotation to early childhood education. All depend on the town, the city, the country, and the regions such a program is being operated. There are some schools of thought that have seen early childhood education as early childhood care with education, or early childhood care, meaning that the school of thought that believe that it is early childhood education sees the program beyond care. They see early childhood education as a means of educating children, while the other school of thought believe that early childhood programs is mainly to care for the children rather than the education or educating part of it. Now, what are the importance of early childhood education? Irrespective of the meaning, the practice of early childhood education, there are some undeniable importance of early childhood education, and we shall be looking at those importance one by one. Early childhood education focuses on intellectual, social, and emotional development of the child. For instance, you can see from this picture, you can see the children, playing together, trying to create something. So, as a result of their coming together, their intellectual horizons are developed, their social life are being built, and they are as well develop their emotions. Now, another importance of early childhood education is that it encourages aesthetic appreciation. They value the surroundings, from their own interaction with the environment. Okay, it provides them with aesthetic value. It also encourages independence and creativity. In other words, as we can see, they are being creative, knowing what to do and what not to do. So those are the benefits of early childhood education. From the look of these children, we can see that they play together, join hands together. That also brings us to one of the key importance of early childhood education, which is socialization. Socializing with peers further help them with language development and behavioral norms of social interactions. Class activities. I want you to pay attention to these class activities. Please note, explain any other ways in which early childhood education can be of great help to a child. In summary, we have discussed about early childhood education, the meaning, and some terms used in to describe early childhood education. But in summary, the early childhood education is important because it develops the cognitive skill of a child, builds their social and emotional skill, and promotes social interactions among them. Now, class activities 2. I want you to go to the forum and respond with these questions or to these questions. How will you explain early childhood education to a community leader who is uninformed about the benefits of early childhood education? Thank you for your attention. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.